Attention passionate Seattle Seahawks fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC West and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Seattle Seahawks' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Seattle Seahawks fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your FRINDS and Seattle SEAHAWKS fans. Let's get to the news now, folks. You're not going to believe what's been buzzing around the NFL circles lately. Rumors are swirling about a blockbuster trade that could shake up the NFC West in a major way. And honestly, it's the kind of move that could propel the Seahawks into a new stratosphere, especially as they look to make a serious push for another Super Bowl appearance. The buzz. Tristan Wirfs, the all-pro tackle from the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, might be on his way to Seattle. That's right, Wirfs, a cornerstone for Tampa's offensive line and widely regarded as one of the best at his position in the league, could soon be donning the Seahawks' colors. This isn't just a rumor. Sources like Adam Schefter have been whispering that this trade could become reality, with the Seahawks offering a first-round pick in 2026 and a second-rounder in 2027 in exchange for Wirfs. Now I know what some of you might be thinking. Why would Tampa let go of such a key piece? Well, the Bucs are in a bit of a tough spot. They're sitting at 5'8", and their cap space is pretty tight, around $15 million in December 2025. Tampa is facing some tough decisions. They need to extend some contracts, especially for their aging defensive line, and they're also trying to rebuild with younger talent. It's no secret that the Bucs are trying to shed some salary and clear cap space for a potential rebuild, which means parting ways with Wirfs might be the best move for them right now. Tampa needs to focus on their future, especially considering their offensive struggles. They're allowing an average of 4 points per game and have difficulty maintaining consistency on offense. Plus, with a roster full of veterans and some injury concerns, they're looking to reset the roster and prioritize draft picks to build from the ground up. Meanwhile, the Seahawks, sitting comfortably at 7-6, are eyeing this kind of upgrade as a game changer. Their offensive line has been a mixed bag this season, allowing a hefty 38 sacks, which has been a major issue for Geno Smith and the offense overall. Adding Tristan Wirfs would be like inserting a wall of steel into their front five. The kind of player who can not only protect the quarterback, but also open up lanes for Kenneth Walker and the running game. And let's be real, Walker has been a bright spot, averaging 4 yards per carry and providing that explosive burst that fans love to see. With Wirfs on the line, Seattle's run game could hit new heights, pushing their rushing yards per game up significantly, perhaps even matching the kind of production they had in 2024 when their rushing attack improved dramatically. Talking about Wirfs himself, he's been a dominant force in 2025. The guy has played 13 games without allowing a single sack, even after switching between right tackle and left tackle during the season. His pass block grade from PFF is a jaw-dropping 92, and his overall grade is a solid 88. 7, he's a true technician, combining strength, agility, and football IQ that's rare to find. He started over 70 games in his career, earning 3 Pro Bowl nods, and he's been remarkably consistent since he entered the league in 2020. Over the years, he's allowed only 5 sacks total, with pressures well below league averages, just 45 pressures per year. The guy's durability is impressive too. No major injuries this season, and he's on track to be remembered as one of the best at his position, maybe even in the same league as Joe Thomas in terms of legacy. The impact of bringing Wirfs to Seattle would be nothing short of transformative. It's not just about filling a gap, it's about elevating the entire offensive line to a top-tier level. The projections show a potential plus 25% increase in pass protection efficiency, which means Geno Smith would have more time to make decisions, go through his progressions, and deliver those deep shots to DK Metcalf or Tyler Lockett. Reducing sacks from 38 down to around 22 would be a massive boost, giving the Seahawks offense a much-needed boost of confidence and stability. And speaking of the run game, with Wirfs paving the way, Kenneth Walker could see even more running lanes, pushing their yards per game up from 110 to possibly 140, similar to the bump Tampa experienced when Wirfs was a key part of their offensive line. But it's not just about individual stats. The Seahawks, who have been battling injuries and inconsistency on offense, need that kind of stabilizing presence up front. Their offensive line has been a patchwork of different players trying to hold the line, and adding a player of Wirfs' caliber would be a clear statement that Seattle is serious about contending. It would also send a message to the rest of the league that the Seahawks are not just happy to compete, they want to dominate. The statistical projections are clear. With Wirfs, the Seahawks' offense could see a jump from 24.2 points per game to around 28, and the defense could improve as well, with opponents' points dropping from 21.8 to roughly 18 points per game. That kind of defensive improvement, combined with a more potent offense, would make Seattle a nightmare for any team in the NFC. Now, let's talk playoff implications, because this move could be a real game-changer for Seattle's Super Bowl aspirations. The odds of the Seahawks making it to Super Bowl LX would skyrocket, dropping from plus 2,000 to around plus 800 with the addition of Wirfs. Suddenly, Seattle's chances of making a deep playoff run improve dramatically. It's the kind of move that could turn a good team into a great one, especially when you consider how Wirfs' versatility and elite performance can neutralize the rushes of opposing defenses. His presence alone would give Seattle a tactical advantage in close games, boosting their win probability by around 20% in tight situations. In terms of the division, this trade could be just what the Seahawks need to establish a firm lead over the 49ers and Rams. With Wirfs anchoring the line, Seattle's pass protection would become a nightmare for opposing defenses, and their run game would be more explosive than ever. This could push Seattle from a 7-6 record projected to finish around 11-6, giving them a solid shot at winning the NFC West outright and securing a favorable playoff position. The reduction in pressure in the red zone, estimated at around 22%, would help Seattle convert more drives into touchdowns, especially in those critical late-game moments. In conclusion, this trade isn't just a splash move. It's a strategic masterstroke that could redefine the NFC landscape. Wirfs' addition would give the Seahawks a dynasty-creating piece, a true cornerstone for the future. His impact on the offensive line, combined with the team's other strengths, could make Seattle not just a playoff team but a legitimate Super Bowl contender. It's rare to see such a perfect fit in the league, but if this trade goes through, it could be the start of a new chapter. One where the Seahawks reassert their dominance in the NFC and aim for another Lombardi trophy. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YouTube algorithm to keep recommending the latest Seattle Seahawks news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. And now, Seahawks fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this potential blockbuster? Do you believe Wirfs is the missing piece that could finally push Seattle over the top? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, because your opinion matters so much to us and to the Seahawks. This is the kind of move that gets fans excited, and I'm telling you, it's the kind of move that could rewrite the story of the NFC West. I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned and keep that Seahawks spirit alive. We're on the cusp of something big, and I can't wait to see how it all unfolds.